Today I've put all 32 NFL teams onto one map, but each team has received a significant boost thanks to one player being returned to their prime and one all-time great legend in their prime also being added to the current day squad. The old 2-for-1 in this video, a superstar in their prime and a legend.
You like that? You like that?
Deciding which current player to return to their prime wasn't all that difficult. I sorted by age on each team, found a player who was previously all-pro or made the Pro Bowl, and juiced their rating. Settling on a rating for these players, by the way, wasn't scientific. I made each at least a 95 overall, and of course some got boosted all the way to 99. After that process, I assessed the roster of each team, found the biggest weakness, and correlated with which legend would help out the most. Meaning not every team gets a quarterback or running back, some are less excited. You know what? You'll see. Also for this video, I predetermined the first 15 matchups to avoid one team getting super overpowered out the gates. And that's because, yes, after each game, the winning team will get to steal one player. And because it's my video, I can do whatever I want. Let's start with a classic rivalry, the Giants taking on the Patriots right out the gates. Unfortunately, the Patriots, yeah, they've got 99 overall. Tom Brady, he's the GOAT. They've got David Andrews put back in his prime. This is not a great Patriots team, and it's probably an even worse New York Giants team. Yes, Lawrence Taylor may be the GOAT at his position, but Graham Gano, he's the best kicker in the league now. That was their best option. Oh my god, and look at this first game of the video. I could not have scripted this better. The Giants do have the lead. Tom, what are you doing? He is driving. Oh, he misses a receiver. I seriously doubt either of these teams makes a run in this video, but I think I would have been shocked to see either team up in this situation. Tom, you don't have very many weapons. He finds his man on the perimeter for first. Oh my word, that first down from Tom Brady to DeMario Pop Douglas, even more important than I realized at the time. The Patriots are going to kick with 20 seconds left. They make it, but that's risky. But New England does survive. No Hail Mary, no kick return shenanigans from New York. Patriots make the first land move of the video, and Tom gets a little help. Lawrence Taylor on the defensive side of the ball for New England. Next up, the other New York/New Jersey team, the Jets, should be a favorite in this video with 99 overall prime Aaron Rodgers and legend Curtis Martin in the backfield. Oh, I didn't even register. I gave him the worst first round matchup. The Eagles with Reggie White up there with Lawrence Taylor, arguably the greatest defender ever. Saquon, no. Who did I put back? Oh yeah, Brandon Graham back in his prime. I'm sorry, Jets fans. I didn't even realize I was giving you just a death matchup to begin. Oh, look at that. Aaron Rodgers to Curtis Martin, the two legends connecting to begin the second half. Oh, speaking of legends, Aaron to Devontae like he was also in his prime. Okay, all right, Aaron is dealing 40 yards to Xavier Gibson. I guess I have to apologize now to Eagle fans. A shockingly early exit from this video, but it's fine. Like, y'all might win the Super Bowl, so just chill. Aaron Rodgers, 251 and 5 through the air. Yup, that's prime A-Rod. Sheesh, I mean, that's good news for the rest of the map. The Eagles were a heavyweight, and now they're gone. Reggie White, however, will advance in this video from the Eagles. He joins the Jets. They look stacked. Our next matchup stays in the northeastern United States. Mean Joe Green and prime Russell Wilson, like my jersey on the wall for the Steelers. Taking on the Buffalo Bills, we're going to lose another heavyweight here. Andre Reed added and Von Miller in his prime. Josh Allen, you got weapons. And just out of the 2-minute warning, Josh is going to need to use his weapons here. March downfield. A field goal will tie, but we're looking for a score. Josh Allen, win this for your Bills. All right, one play. Classic Madden. I'm not complaining. Khalil Shakir to the end zone. A big old busted coverage by Pittsburgh, who now find themselves in a game-deciding 4th down. 4th and 7. Russ, lots of time. What? Russ, you could have run. Instead, it's Von Miller in his prime coming through with the game-sealing sack. One of his 4 sacks on the game. Yo, these prime players and legends are coming through. Just a monster performance defensively by Von Miller and the Buffalo Bills. And yes, their defense gets even more legendary and formidable. Mean Joe Green joins. As speaking of formidable, the next matchup on our map, 99 overall legend Ray Lewis and the Baltimore Ravens. They did not need the help. Eddie Jackson, free safety, 94 overall in his prime. Good luck, Cam Newton in his prime. Adam Thielen, I mean, that's not bad. The Panthers, though, they are bad. Oh my, don't tell me we're getting this upset. Cam to Thielen, both in their prime. Panthers take a lead. Oh no, but Carolina's defense, obviously weak, could not hold. Baltimore scoring very quickly here. It's Derrick Henry. Lamar Jackson takes the snap, hands it off. Derrick Henry. Oh my, he was on his feet for so long, but they got him. No, unfortunately, a couple incompletions for Cam, and they're in Hail Mary mode now. But we gotta watch it. I've seen crazier things. He just checked down. Okay, thank you, Madden. Thank you for ruining a potentially epic moment. The less said about that one, the better. Classic Madden AI. We just gotta move on to the Washington Commanders with legend Sean Taylor, prime Bobby Wagner from my Seattle Seahawks. Washington looks good. They should have the upper hand as they take on the Tennessee Titans. Will Levis getting the boot in exchange for Warren Moon and Quandre Diggs, another former Seahawk, 95 overall. Wow, Tennessee put up a bit more of a fight in this one than I actually thought they would, but Jaden Daniels, 257-1, did just enough to outduel Warren Moon, and the Commanders advance. Honestly, it feels disrespectful to replace Jaden Daniels, but Warren Moon really the only option to acquire for Washington, so there you go. We'd move on to Jacksonville challenging Atlanta. The Jags have legend Fred Taylor ready to tote the rock, veteran guard Brandon Sheriff back in his prime to clear some lanes. The Falcons, meanwhile, see the return of 99 overall Julio Jones, as well pass rusher Matt Judon back at his peak. The aforementioned Julio Jones, he got a touchdown pass in the first half and added another late in the fourth to seal it for Atlanta. Our second Florida team in action as the Saints moved on to face the Bucs. We've got the return of Drew Brees and prime Cam Jordan for the New Orleans Saints. The Bucs suddenly have an elite defense. Warren Sapp and prime Levante David returning. Baker Mayfield was dealing. A second half TD toss to Cade Otton put Tampa Bay in major control. Drew Brees just 152 and 2 INTs in a loss. Warren Sapp had a pair of sacks. Out of respect for Baker severely outplaying Breeze, I chose to further bolster the Bucs D instead. Welcome prime Cam Jordan. Next up, Texans traveled all the way east to take on the Dolphins. Didn't have to think much about returning JJ Watt to the Texans. How about another stud weapon for Stroud, prime Robert Woods? Meanwhile, a pair of D-line upgrades for Miami, Hall of Famer Jason Taylor, and the return of prime Calais Campbell. This one was broken open in the second quarter when indeed right on time Stroud would connect for a big TD with Woods. Miami hung around, but Fairbairn would hit an eventual game-winning field goal with just under a minute left. Finally, an all-NFC battle as we'd get Cardinals Cowboys. A couple offensive boosts for Arizona. Larry Fitzgerald, baby, 99 overall. And how about a prime James Conner to backpack the running game? Speaking of the running game, yeah, Cowboys get their man Emmitt Smith. Also, Eric Kendricks. Remember when he was a beast? All of Larry Fitzgerald, James Conner, and Emmitt Smith would find pay dirt in this game, which would eventually go to overtime. Once there, I mean, I could not have written a wilder script. Look at this. Cowboys' first possession, Emmitt Smith, 62 yards to the house. Legendary. The Cardinals would get the ball back, and within 2 plays, Kyler Murray found Larry Fitzgerald, a 46-yard score to tie the game back up. Just 45 seconds later, however, Cowboys ball Dak to CD from 49 yards out. I mean, big play after big play. I'm sorry, Cardinal fans. To add salt to the wound, Dallas steals Larry Fitzgerald. That's gotta hurt.
Yo, I wanted to give a quick shout out to Underdog for continuing to sponsor my channels. As you can tell from my horrible mustache, I'm recording this in November where, well, all the sports are happening. If you want to spice up watching NFL, NBA, NHL, college sports, everything, Underdog is the place to be. Daily drafts, pick'ems, all sorts of promos, always ongoing. You can get more info and my link. Use code JCAN. It's all down below in the description.
My own Underdog Winnie, she very much approves of this message, okay? What is your ear doing?
And we'll continue to the West Coast. Rams, Chargers up next. Easy one for the LA Rams legend Aaron Donald. Remember him? Obviously, he just retired Matt Stafford back in his Super Bowl winning prime. While the Chargers are no joke, I love me some LaDainian Tomlinson, former MVP. How about Khalil Mack at a 99? Wow, considering the upgrades added, Aaron Donald, Khalil Mack, I shouldn't be surprised at a defensive battle. But here we are, Justin Herbert and the Chargers. Really, again with the first play jump in touchdown. I mean, Lad McConkey's a stud. We're not going to complain. 3rd and 6, all of a sudden feels like the game is on the line. What will Jim Harbaugh's defense bring Matt Stafford? I was going to say lots of time. No, okay, come on, Madden. Much too little, too late. Chargers win. They steal all of Southern California for the time being, and also Aaron Donald to further bolster their pass rush. What? A battle for Northern California up next. Fred Biletnikoff and Cody Whitehair in his prime. Yeah, it was a little tough for the Raiders, and they've got an uphill battle against primetime Deion Sanders. His nickname is Primetime. I had to include him in this video. Also, where is he? Way down the list, Devondre Campbell. San Fran is stacked. And the Niners will, unfortunately, only be getting better after this one. Yeah, let's give him another playmaker offensively. Biletnikoff joins the Niners, as we'll finally see my Seattle Seahawks in action, traveling all the way almost cross country to Minnesota. It was so so tough for me not to chuck Marshawn Lynch or Sean Alexander on the Seahawks, but Walter Jones is a Hall of Famer. Laken Tomlinson, the offensive line is Seattle's biggest weakness, so there it is. The Vikings, meanwhile, again, I was tempted to pair Randy Moss with Justin Jefferson, but with all due respect to Sam Darnold, Fran Tarkenton is a massive upgrade. Stephon Gilmore back at his DPOY prime. All right, I guess Minnesota didn't need Randy Moss. Jordan Addison, the latest touchdown scorer. They are picking apart Seattle. I'm not sure beast mode could have saved us here, Seahawks fans. So yeah, let's take the Pacific Northwest turns purple. Hey, like UW. Okay, I guess it's fitting. Minnesota adds to an already pretty impressive offensive line. Walter Jones, a 4th 99 overall. I elected not to put Brett Favre back on the Packers. I trust Jordan Love, especially when he gets Don Hudson, a legend, and Kenny Clark defensively back in his prime. Meanwhile, for the Bears, had to be sweetness. Walter Payton and Keenan Allen back up to a 97 overall. Caleb has so many weapons. And with snow on the ground at Soldier Field, Walter Payton opened the scoring, a 15-yard touchdown run. Jordan Love, though, just before halftime, connecting with legend Don Hudson to take the lead. In the clutch, Caleb Williams finding DJ Moore. Chicago goes up. And here we are, 2nd and 3 under just over a minute left. The Packers trying to drive. Jordan Love, man, look at this snow. Oh, the atmosphere's insane. Jordan Love coughs it up. Multiple big-time sacks surrendered by Jordan Love and the Packers. I mean, they did just connect on a lengthy 4th down, but they can't do it a second time in a row. That's finally a clean pocket. Now Jordan's rolling out, and he's hit as he throws. Oh, it's picked up. Okay, yeah, it really is over. I told you. That's going to go ahead and be a pick 6 for the Bears. All right, yeah, enjoy the fun in the snow. Moving on, it was time for the arrival of another legend QB. Colts taking on Lions. Will Peyton Manning be enough to lift the lesser Colts along with DeForest Buckner back in his prime? They're in tough with Megatron Calvin Johnson and prime Zadarius Smith adding on to an already loaded Lions roster. No surprise who'd get the scoring going in this one for the Lions. Calvin's just a beast, dude. Come on. Crazy enough, though, the Colts beast was also putting in work. Peyton Manning to Pittman to take a 10-point third quarter lead. Detroit would retake possession with under a minute left, down 8. And on the second play of the drive, Goff would hit Amon-Ra St. Brown for a monster TD. St. Brown would also have sure hands on the 2-point convert. We were heading for another wild finish. Unfortunately, Peyton and the Colts would go 3 and out to begin OT, and the Lions proved unstoppable. David Montgomery, a beastly punch in to finish this game off. Sorry, Lion fans, Jared Goff is cool, but yeah, you're getting Peyton Manning? Why am I saying sorry? Like, it's Peyton. Anyway, Battle of Ohio was our second to last first round of matchups. Cincy, a bolstered O-line with legend Anthony Munoz and vet Trent Brown returned to his prime. The Browns also gained some protection with Hall of Famer Joe Thomas and, I mean, yeah, Deshaun Watson. Who else was I supposed to give a prime boost to? Already working on 4 touchdown passes in the snow, Joe Burrow would finally hand one off Zach Moss for 6, and that was all she wrote as the Bengals held on for a tight dub. Myles Garrett, welcome to Cincinnati. Our final predetermined matchup on the map, Chiefs Broncos, Hall of Famer Derek Thomas and future Hall of Famer DeAndre Hopkins back in their prime for KC. Well, for the Broncos, yeah, that's John Elway and Garrett Bowles to protect him on the blind side. For all our sake, I wish I had better news to report, but yeah, the Chiefs win in a blowout. And with that, we're through 16 matchups. We still have 16 teams left on our map. So much work to do, but it's starting to round into form. And from this point forward, we will be using a wheel. So if one team goes on a run of playing games and winning and getting stacked, so be it. Is it going to be Tom and the Pats? That's very fitting because, of course, the Patriots were the first game of this video, so maybe the wheel will just continue to be balanced. I don't know. Kind of a weird route for the Patriots to take. The only team slightly northwest of them, we'll go with the Jets. I mean, it was bound to happen. Aaron Rodgers versus Tom Brady in their prime on prime time. I mean, it had to be. We had to get this matchup. Okay, Tom and the boys are driving, and they're going to open the scoring. Brady finding Hunter Henry for 6. Oh, no, Jets fans, look away. Brady to Hunter Henry. It's deja vu. They're up 2 scores. Finally, Aaron and the boys get on the board. Of course, it's Alan Lazard catching the touchdown. Tom needs to lead a touchdown drive right here. The Pats do have 3 timeouts, so they might get the ball back, but here it is, 3rd and 10, pivotal play. Reggie White getting free. Tom escaping and fumbles. He did not escape. Wow. What? Reggie White, of course he would come through eventually. 1.5 sacks for Lawrence Taylor, just 1 for Reggie White, but it was a forced fumble to seal to win the game. The Jets now own the American Northeast. And from the Giants to the Patriots, now to the Jets, Lawrence Taylor teaming up with Reggie White. Dude, that's going to get unfair and very scary for opponents. The Jets are back in act. The Jets are building a super team. Wow, okay, this is exactly why I predetermined the beginning of this video, because this could get crazy, as the Jets will now challenge the Bills. Oh, they could get someone so good from Buffalo. Oh my goodness. Curtis Martin, a 76-yard touchdown run. Just a legendary play for the Jets. But Josh Allen has the answer, a 30-yard touchdown toss to Andre Reed. And the Jets are on the verge. They're down one. Their legendary defensive upgrades. They couldn't hold Josh Allen and the Bills. I mean, only 20 points. Rodgers just about sacked. He misses. Aaron has thrown for 5 touchdowns in both appearances so far. Definitely not those kind of numbers here today. Mean Joe Green. Oh, I saw it coming. At least get a throw. Oh my gosh, Madden, what am I mean, he completes a pass to Devontae, but it was well short of the sticks, and the Jets fall well short of building that super team I thought was coming. And that is the curse of playing too many games. You can add legends to your squad, but you can also lose and be wiped out completely. Lawrence Taylor will complete his tour of duty of every Northeast/New York-based NFL team. He's on the Bills. As we're back to the wheel, oh man, I really thought the Jets were building something. The Vikings are back up, and we'll send the Vikings. I just remembered they have my Seahawks territory Southwest. That's interesting. Yeah, they're going down to face San Francisco. Okay, that'll be a battle. And unfortunately, no fireworks in this one. Minnesota actually kept it close. That was a late touchdown from San Fran. Oh, Christian McCaffrey, 17 for 135 and 2. Man, my fantasy team really could have used that this year, Christian. I figured, why not give Brock Purdy and the Niners one more playmaker, Justin Jefferson. The Bills had another shot at expansion, but the Ravens will be a tall task. Oh my goodness, every time. First the Jets, now the Bills. Every time we get a team I think is building something sick, they lose to a better team. Even with Mean Joe Green and Lawrence Taylor on Buffalo's defensive line, Ray Lewis and the Ravens, well, they proved to be the superior defensive unit in what was a clear defensive struggle. Josh just keeps throwing it away. I finally retired Lawrence Taylor from the video. Mean Joe Green heads to Baltimore instead. We'd spin the Niners again. They'd head south to battle the LA Chargers, where the home team has taken the first lead of the game thanks to LaDainian Tomlinson. Oh my, Justin to Lat. Don't tell me we're going to have another upset. Dude, this play is for the game right here. 3rd and 2, San Francisco, only 1 timeout left. If they hand this off to Tomlinson and he gets it, it's game. Oh no, he got stopped short. What? Wait a minute. I'm a casual. They're in 49er. Why are they not kicking the field goal? I just realized they could kick a game-winning field. Oh, that's why. LaDainian Tomlinson, he's the MVP. I am so confused why they did that. I didn't understand the situation at first. They were in field goal position. Why did they risk it on 4th down? Jim Harbaugh trusted his guy LT, 19 for 106 and 1. Yeah, that's a McCaffrey this season looking stat line.
I hate it.
Yeah, man, no team in this video is getting any type of momentum. Everyone who gets a win eventually gets a loss. We'll see if that holds true when we next see the Chargers. There were so many options for upgrades from San Francisco. How about Justin Jefferson? Herbert gets his wide receiver 1. And we are down to just 11 teams left on our wheel and our map. Feels like this is going quick. Oh my gosh, the Chargers again. Will we see another budding superstar chopped down before they get in their prime? Pun intended. Well, this is going to be a test. Chargers heading into just the tip of the Chiefs' territory. No, the Chargers were supposed to be the team of destiny. 3rd and 4. Wow, I can't even get my thought out. What? A free rusher right at Justin Herbert with the game on the line. I couldn't even properly set up the situation. I mean, you all see it. Herbert has some protection. Oh, he completed that. How is that not broken up? Dude, I thought this was an interception. How is it? Wow, Madden, how did he not play the ball right there? That's actually crazy. Not quite picking up the first, but the Chargers are marching. I want to see them win this game too. Oh, okay, they're going to hand off to LT. What? Oh, no. See, the thing is here, this is not an easy field goal. This is 50 plus. Are the Chiefs really going to get bailed out with a missed field goal? The kick is up. It's long enough. It's through. Okay, I didn't even see. I see the score 17-17. I didn't see the referee signal. Okay, looks like the Chargers start with ball in OT. We're not watching it live because that's going to take too long. This is punishment for both teams for letting it get to OT. I am vamping. On 4th and inches, the Chargers settle for 3. Oh, no. Wait a minute. Maybe not. Oh, no. Pat Mahomes and the Chiefs facing a 4th and 4. I had to watch it. This might be their downfall. Prime Khalil Mack and Aaron Donald on the same D-line. They can't get pressure on. Oh.
I'm funny how? I mean, funny like I'm a clown. I amuse you. I make you laugh. I'm here to fucking amuse you. What do you mean funny? Funny how? How am I funny?
Okay, so the Chiefs win. Less said about that, the better. We're just gonna all have to move on right now. Yeah, they go ahead and add steal Aaron Donald from the Chargers because they won on a game-winning OT 4th down. Oh, it's cool. Surely another team will come through and, you know, get the Chiefs into a 4th down position and actually finish them in OT. I'm sure it'll happen. I shouldn't be surprised. It's in the Chargers' DNA to choke like that, but like, just... Anyways, I said we weren't going to talk about it. Let's move on. Lions, Bengals. Nice. We jump deep into this game. A legendary connection for the Lions. Peyton Manning to Megatron in the 4th quarter to give them a lead they would never give up. Detroit is a heavyweight indeed. A 7-point win over the Bengals. Down to 9 teams left. Super side note, I recorded the first part of this video yesterday, which was a Sunday before that Bills 49ers game in the snow, where Christian McCaffrey apparently hurt his knee, probably out for the year now, which is just awesome. I made a joke about McCaffrey in fantasy earlier in the video. I just figured I'd update you where I'm at now. But back to the video where it's anybody but the Chiefs we're all rooting for. They're heading southeast. That's Washington Commander territory. The Commanders just one win way back when they stole Warren Moon from the Titans. He's now under center for them. The Chiefs have Garrett Bowles at left tackle. They also just stole Aaron Donald, and it took a while, but Kansas City finally opens the scoring. Pat Mahomes to prime DeAndre Hopkins. Come on, Washington. Moon to Terry McLaurin. It'll bring the Commanders to within 1 touchdown in the 4th. Oh, and on the very next possession, Jeremy Chin, a massive interception and return. About 3 plays later, Warren Moon hit Terry McLaurin to get them right down, the Commanders that is, to the goal line where Warren Moon is gonna draw right in. Yes, sir. And we've got to watch it, man. If this is the Chiefs' downfall or if they crush our spirits again, I gotta watch it, at least in regulation. Mahomes dropping back. Oh my, so much time. Check down. Okay. The Chiefs have 3 timeouts. Andy Reid not using them. That might be Madden's AI at work. We're not gonna complain. The Chiefs, if they get screwed, like, it is what it is. Mahomes, they just wasted so much time. What a disaster class. You know what? Sometimes I like including when Madden is absolutely foolish, their AI. Like, if anyone from EA is watching this, the Chiefs just didn't call a timeout, let play expire. I mean, like, that's just horrible. They get ball first in OT. They're gonna have to punt it away. Possibly screwed. Well, not possibly. They were screwed. Oh no, 3rd and 8. Come on, Washington. 4th and 5. Please tell me they're going for it. Please. No, they punt it back. Wait a minute. Jeremy Chin. No, he did it again for 41 yards. Well, I think that would be a touchdown, Madden. It wasn't a touchdown. I think that's another kind of glitch saying it was a 40. It doesn't matter. Washington with defensive plays down the stretch win it in OT on a field goal. Mahomes had some nice stats, 295 and 3, but 2 picks, both to Jeremy Chin, and both basically losing them the game. Aaron Donald, the new Lawrence Taylor of our universe, he keeps switching teams. As our map and subsequent wheel down to just 8 teams remaining, this is getting pretty good. The Dallas Cowboys. Will we get a Battle of Texas, or will Dallas be heading on to take on? Doesn't matter. We get Texas. Oh, and I forgot. This is a big moment for Commander fans. Yeah, y'all got to take in. I forgot to paint in their part of the map. Oh, look at that beautiful burgundy. Goodbye, Kansas City. I'm being such a hater, man. Both teams with wins under their belt and legendary additions. It wasn't a pure blowout. That's good, but the Cowboys did maintain a double-digit lead throughout. Larry Fitzgerald, 5 for 101 and 1 in his Dallas debut W. Speaking of W's, the Dallas Cowboys add JJ Watt to the fold. Yeah, they're sneaky, Dallas. They indeed take over the state of Texas and a little bit the tip of Florida there too. As the north end of Florida was up for grabs next, Falcons, Bucks, an NFC South battle. Julio Jones was limited to just the one big play for Atlanta as the Bucks front line repeatedly got to Kirk Cousins and Baker tossed for 5 TDs. Tampa Bay is legit, man. They now pair prime Julio Jones with Mike Evans, and Baker's playing like Tom Brady. Yeah, they're real good. They wiped the Falcons off the map. The lone remaining red team, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, unless you count Commanders Burgundy as red, which I personally do not. Also, it literally doesn't matter. Hey, it's the Bucks up again. Will they face the Cowboys for the rest of Florida, or will they go elsewhere? Wow, all these questions I'm asking apparently are rhetorical. Yes, they're facing the Cowboys for the south of Florida. Let's go. And okay, the Bucks, Baker Mayfield, their Linsanity run, it just destroyed over. That was ugly. Emmitt Smith, 13 for 1. He averaged 8.6 a carry with a touchdown. Julio Jones had a massive game for the Bucks, but Larry Fitz had 2 touchdowns and the W. The Cowboys do indeed steal Seal, Florida. Are we gonna have Dallas, Washington to finish this video? Stay tuned, I guess. As the Cowboys in the process complete the greatest big three wide receiver room I've ever seen. Larry Fitz, Julio, CD. No excuses for Dak Prescott. He's healthy in this timeline. He's got just infinity stones everywhere. The Ravens. I don't think the Ravens will play Dallas or Washington, but we'll see where the Southwest from where their logo currently sits is into Detroit Lions territory. Yeah, I'll take that matchup. It's been a minute, but remember, the Ravens have stolen Mean Joe Green. They have Ray Lewis. They've stolen Adam Thielen. They've got Eddie Jackson in their prime. But the Detroit Lions with Megatron, they've stolen Anthony Munoz, Hall of Famer, and of course, Peyton Manning. Oh, how are we losing one of these teams? Actually, that was a dumb question statement. We're pretty deep into this video. It makes sense. We're gonna have to start losing some heavyweights. The Lions with the quickness, Monty in for 6. The Ravens, no trouble answering Lamar to prime Adam Thielen. Okay. Dude, this is insane. We're jumping in just over 2 minutes left. We're about to hit the 2-minute warning. We had touchdowns on both of our first 2 possessions of this game and haven't had one since Lamar is sacked. We know the Ravens have an insane defense. Mean Joe Green added. I mean, Detroit has prime Zadarius Smith. Aiden Hutchinson is healthy, but oh my goodness. There you go, Lamar. Yeah. Oh, is anybody going to tackle this? Wait, did he not get a first there? Oh, wow. It felt like he was running for like 30 yards there. It's 4th and 2. The Ravens hand it off. Oh, wait a minute. Derrick Henry gets the first. There's a flag. Holding on the offense. You're kidding. The only penalties I ever see in this game are crazy pass interferences on Hail Marys. A holding. I mean, it was probably okay, 4th and 10. This is the game. Lamar, he did have time. Lamar gets hit as he throws. It's knocked away. A holding call really decided things. That's wild. It wasn't pretty, but Peyton and the Lions survive. It's so funny. Peyton Manning's on the Detroit Lions. They take over all that Ravens real estate. They also steal one Ray Lewis now to anchor their defense. 499 overalls. Come on, dude. That's insane. 499 overalls. Just 4 teams remaining on our wheel. We're going back to Dallas. Each team at this point is super loaded. Although the Bears, we haven't seen the Bears in a while. Dallas going northwest. Wow, and the Bears are going to continue to skate in this video as we're going to get that NFC East battle. Dallas, Washington, a bit ahead of schedule. Both these teams have been so good. Oh, this better be a classic matchup. Yeah, Washington's defense got some weapons. They might be in some trouble. Dallas has all the weapons. Washington gets the bat off their shoulder. Warren Moon to Noah Brown. Sure. Wow. Okay. Warren Moon to Terry McLaurin, a 38-yard touchdown. Oh, but Washington's defense couldn't hold Emmitt Smith in from 8, and that would be the game. I needed Washington to get 1 stop there, and they would have had a drive to win it. That's tough, man. Only 1 touchdown for Dak despite 332 yards. Hold on. Oh, wow. Emmitt Smith, 113 and 2. My man is a beast. We love to see a running back carrying a team like it's the 90s or 2000s. Anyways, Emmitt Smith playing great. Oh, our map is blue. Dallas Cowboys blue. Wait, I missed a spot over here. There we go. DC is now blue as well. And I'm sorry, Dak Prescott stands. If any of you are out there watching, I'm replacing him with 99 overall Warren Moon. I think that's the smart move for Dallas. As we come to possibly the most important spin of this video, one team will go through to the Super Bowl final of our video. It's not going to be the Detroit Lions, who are back in action. And now the most important compass spin. Detroit could pull in either team right here. This is dramatic. Detroit's oh no. South, slightly east of Detroit is Dallas Cowboys territory. The Chicago Bears just so blessed. I mean, they're going to be undermanned in the Super Bowl, but they do advance, and they will face either Peyton Manning, Megatron, a loaded Lions team, or Warren Moon, Emmitt Smith, all them receivers, and the Cowboys. I mean, either way, Chicago's got to be shaking in their boots. Jahmyr Gibbs would open the scoring in this one for the Lions, a 3-yard punch in for 6. But Trayvon Diggs would intercept Peyton Manning midway through the second quarter, eventually leading to an Emmitt Smith TD to tie things back up. Just before half, Manning would orchestrate a clinical drive for Detroit, capping it off with a 5-yard TD toss to Megatron. After Dallas mustered just a field goal on their first drive of the second half, Peyton would once again march the Lions down for a touchdown. Gibbs again, this time receiving. And although, as you can see, there was a bunch more scoring, that TD Manning to Gibbs basically sealed this game up, as Dallas was never able to get close closer than about 10 points. Wow, Peyton and Warren Moon had the exact same stat line. Gibbs had 111 and 2 on the ground for Detroit. Emmitt Smith, his first somewhat weak game, although he did have a receiving touchdown to go with a rushing touchdown. Look at Calvin, 12 for 120 and 1. And finally, defensive side of the ball, Ray Lewis, 2 interceptions. Clearly the best, the most impactful addition for this game. As unfortunately for my visual eye, the team that has just taken over the map completely, the blue, looks a lot like my oceanic blue, but it's cool. We can see the difference. Detroit owns it. I went ahead and continued to move Julio Jones around. We're gonna get him a ring one way or another. Detroit is this is ridiculous. Unfortunately, the Bears just they stole Kenny Clark. This is gonna be a blowout. Let me know down below if you think otherwise. This is why I predetermined matchups in the somehow we still got a super team. Oh my goodness. First touchdown of the Super Bowl. Caleb to Rome. The Bears are on the board. Okay, there we go. Back to normal programming. Peyton to Calvin. So many times I've seen this video. What? Ray Lewis's defense getting torched by Keenan. Okay, Keenan is in his prime, to be fair. Oh my goodness, Walter Payton. The Bears are up 10. Brother, I have lost the plot on what's happened in this. It is a tie game with a minute and a half left. I mean, I assume Detroit's going to march down and score here. Peyton to Calvin. Yeah. Oh wait, that was Julio Jones. My bad. He's wearing number 8. Oh, I just realized jumping into this game like this, I'm risking putting some EA voodoo on both or one of these teams as Peyton gets sacked. What if they miss a game-winning field goal? It's Jesse Bates, that rookie. Wasn't he working at Home Depot or something? Or am I getting my field goal kickers? Whatever. I might be getting them confused. The handoff is to Jameer. They're not in field goal range yet. Oh my, and that was third. Dude, I did not even realize that was third down. I can't. He might not make. This is a 50-plus yarder, right? This is like 52. Jesse Bates. It's up. It's long enough. Way to cut to a replay before telling me it was good there, Matt. Okay, it was good. But Detroit's weird conservative play calling. Yeah, they made the field goal. They left Caleb and the Bears with 30 seconds. The pass rush is coming. Caleb hits DJ Moore, who refuses to go down. Unbelievable. I don't really want to have to sit through an overtime here. Who knows what'll happen there? So why don't you just go score, Caleb? Get 6 right here to end the game. He's got time.
Rifles to the corner.
DJ Moore, are you kidding me? 2 plays, they just went like 80 yards, both to DJ Moore. Caleb Williams is he might be the GOAT after that. There is no way. That was a contested Madden. I have never seen something like that. Okay, the Bears have way too many people up here. The Bears are, oh, never mind. It's an interception. Yep, well, why throw a Hail Mary with the Super Bowl on the line when you can throw a pick? The Chicago Bears have done it, and I don't even know. That's honestly ridiculous, dude. I'm happy for Bears fans. Walter Payton dumping Gatorade on whoever is head coaching them in this universe. That's insane. I put all 32 NFL franchises onto one map, gave them a superstar in their prime, and brought back a prime legend. The Bears won just a single game, stole only 1 player, and yet that was enough. They managed to shock the world and their division rivals to walk away as champions of this video. I really just cannot believe it. I'll keep saying that. Let me know what you guys thought of that video. I mean, it's ridiculous that Lions team lost, if we're being honest, but also amazing. Caleb Williams, the GOAT. Drop a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new.